Our Julie Buehler joins us live now with those details. Julie.
That's right, Angela. It was an amazing day of sports. Now, the Super Bowl is back in the state of California for the first time in more than a decade, and we now know that it's official. The Denver Broncos will be one of the teams to play in Super Bowl 50. And as many heart-pounding moments as the NFL playoffs provided, the CareerBuilder Challenge offered local sports fans an up-close look at the heart of a champion. Jason Dufner had a two-stroke lead going into the final day of the CareerBuilder Challenge. Now, the 2013 PGA champion had more than a million reasons to play his best golf today. But Saturday, after carding his first bogeys of the tournament, other players were sensing that there might be a trophy and some money to be seized. Enters David Lingmerth. As you see, here's Dufner having a tough time with his putts. David Lingmerth, though, the Swedish player, a decade younger than Dufner, scorched the stadium course for a 65 today to catch up to Dufner. That was a three-shot improvement from his opening round on the stadium course Thursday. And so these two players entered a playoff. Just as a side note, Phil Mickelson, he finished third, tied with two other players. Defending champ Bill Haas, he finished tied for ninth. But it was Jason Dufner who won on the second hole of the playoff thanks to some brilliant strokes, and he is your new CareerBuilder Challenge champion. It was an amazing day of golf. But speaking of playoffs, NFL fans were treated to one of the most exciting AFC championship games in NFL history. And when you have two Hall of Fame quarterbacks going head-to-head, you'd expect that. But it wasn't Peyton Manning and Tom Brady that were the stars of the game. No, it was the Broncos' defense that pressured Brady relentlessly, causing him to miss throws and be uncharacteristically inaccurate. Brady finished with 2 interceptions and only 1 touchdown, and there you just saw Peyton Manning, one of his 2 touchdowns on the day, both to his tight end, Owen Daniels. But that touchdown from Brady, it was something special. It took until the 4th quarter, though, as Brady was just getting hammered play after play on his 56 attempts, by the way. 4th quarter, Tom Brady, 4th and 10, connects with Rob Gronkowski right here, an absolute dazzling play, and that sets up the touchdown that put the Patriots down only 2 points in the waning seconds. But once again, the Broncos defense held, and Denver will be the AFC representative in Super Bowl 50 with the 20-18 win. Now, this is the 8th trip for the Broncos franchise, and that is tied for the most in the NFL. Let's go on to the NFC Championship now, because the last 8 NFC Championships, they were decided by 1 score or less. And coming into this game, it was the weather that was supposed to play a big role. But not when you've got the Carolina Panthers, one of the best teams in the NFL. They're looking to head right there to San Francisco and Super Bowl 50. By the end of the first frame, it was 17-0. The Carolina Panthers had the lead. Corey Brown had 2 catches with 100 yards. It was an amazing performance. However, the Cardinals have tightened the game. It's 24-7 late in the second quarter right now. And don't forget, if you'd like to know more about the 2 teams going to the Super Bowl, including maybe the Panthers, maybe the Cardinals, don't give up hope, Cardinal fans, you can come to my event on Thursday, Football 101 at the Ritz-Carlton. It's for the ladies and the gentlemen if you want to know more about Super Bowl history and also raise money for domestic violence, the Shelter from the Storm. It's the Valley's only domestic violence shelter. We'll be at the Ritz-Carlton Thursday night, including Hall of Famer Marshall Faulk will join us as well. So I hope you can all join us. What an incredible day of sports. Angela, back to you.
Thanks so much, Julie. Still ahead.